Welcome back to the Miguel Runner channel, where today we play some epic Skywars. And hey, what is this nerd doing? And thank you very much. Anyway, if you guys read the title of the video, I don't know if you have or not. Don't know exactly what I'm going to call it. I know the overall thing, though. We're going to be talking about my 5th grade elementary school year. Because why not? I was actually a very interesting year, sort of. So yeah, anyway. Hey, what you... Oh, I didn't grab the arrows. That was not ideal. Bee Hopper! This guy's bee hopping. Watch this, watch this. Hold up. Look at this. Wow, such a skilled player. Sorry that the video went on, like, sorry that that intro was absolutely awful because of that freaking bee hopper. Don't know what he's doing in life. Probably telling his mom, look, mom, I just completed this. I cheated in a block video game. Yeah, I'm very relevant now. Okay. I don't have a shirt or chest plate, so yeah, that's gonna be a bit awful. But anyway, you guys do not want to come for the gameplay. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't. But anyway. Well, you guys came here for my 5th grade story. So anyway, yeah. Once upon a time, there's little Miguel Runner here who had 5th grade. I know, right? Me taking 5th grade. Never would have thought of it. But anyway, I did take 5th grade, and my teacher kind of thought of me as, how do I say this, weird, or not really weird, but like, troublemaker. Don't stab me, don't stab me, don't stab me. Please tell me I get the kill credit. Oh, I did get the kill credit. Hey! I don't know. Oh, I died. I shouldn't have expected that. Anyway, my 5th grade teacher thought I was some little troublemaker. Keep in mind, this is 5th grade me. I used to be innocent, had no clue what was going on. I listened to all the rules. Sure, I goofed off a couple times by not paying attention, but I would still get the work done. I would do everything. I didn't cause any trouble, really. That was all about it. Anyway, so what happened is that my 5th grade teacher, I don't know what I did to make her hate me, but I don't know. I did something that probably triggered her. I probably just passed her in YouTube subs, and she was probably like, oh man, I hate that guy now. Anyway, so I'm gonna ignore you until you. Oh, you want to come over? Why would I expect that? Dead. So yeah, anyway, my 5th grade teacher, she thought I was a little troublemaker because she hated me for some reason. Anyway, so I was just doing my schoolwork, right? Yeah, so I would just do my schoolwork all the time, and she'd get mad at me for no reason. So we used to do these things called Kids Invent at our school. Epic block clutch. I should not have lost, but whatever. It's alright. We did these projects called like Kids Invent. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it's basically where like they give you this specific thing that you have to build, and depending on how good you write on it and how good you make it, then you're just goated. It gives you a good grade. But anyway, me and one of my friends, we teamed up for the project because it was a duo project, and what we were supposed to do, we were supposed to make like a mini cardboard car and sail it down a ramp, okay? Yeah. Anyway, then me being the little smarty pants I am, being the 4.0 child I once was, not anymore. Anyway, being the big old smarty pants, I was like, huh, force times mass, or force equals mass times acceleration, which means yada yada yada, can I grab the gaps? Anyway, let me just kill this nerd real quick. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking something, that's for sure. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, we were doing the Kids Event project, and then I thought, force equals mass times acceleration, so the thicker the car, aka heavier, the faster it'll go down the ramp. So anyway, I put that into consideration. We absolutely aced the thing, except for one factor. My teacher thought, no, that's too big-brained of you. You were too smart, and it gives you an unfair advantage to the others. And I'm like, so you're failing me because I used my brain, and then that was basically why I got failed. But like, okay, maybe that's because I got big brain, and I don't even know. I don't know how to justify that, but I guess maybe because I guess it was unfair, especially since we didn't learn any of that yet. But I was just big brained at the time. So I'm like, okay, whatever. She didn't really fail us. She just didn't give us as good as a grade. But it didn't matter. I still passed her class with straight A's. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Anyway, upcoming to part 2 of this amazing teacher story where I think she was the best teacher. And by the way, it's not that I don't really hate the teacher despite everything she did to me, but like, she was annoying. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, we were also there's this other time where we were working in class, right? Class. I don't know why I'm saying that. But anyway, we were working in class on just our work, and then my teacher comes up to my desk and literally screams, Miguel, because I was in a dual immersion class and it was Spanish, and well, I'm just called Miguel because why not? I'm a nerd. Anyway, my teacher calls on me like that, and I'm like right in front of me, and I'm like, yes, and then teacher's like, oh, why are you not doing your work? And I'm like, I look down on my paper, and I'm like, pretty sure I'm doing my work. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing otherwise. Anyway, she comes at me and says, yeah, why aren't you doing your work? And I look down, and I'm like, yes, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm pretty sure I'm doing my work. I'm sorry if I'm repeating this, but freaking millions of people are talking to me at once. Not really, I have no friends. But anyway, she does that. She's like that, and then she's like, "Why aren't you doing your work?" Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I'm telling you this. I'm just repeating myself at this point. But then she goes like, "You're not doing your work." Slaps on some random piece of paper, and then says, "This is what you're supposed to be doing." And I just take a look at that. Then I look around at the classroom. Everyone's on what I'm doing, and I'm like, pretty sure that's not what I meant to do. God, what is this freaking lag? Anyway, it's all about that, and then I'm like, everyone else is doing their work like the one I'm doing, and then she's like, no, they're supposed to be doing this like you are, and that's what they're doing. And I'm like, and here I'm just like, are you blind, woman? Like, pretty sure that's not what it is, but whatever, I'll take your word for it. But instead, she just decided to fail me for both assignments, and I think that's complete BS, and I think she can get fired for that. I don't know. I'm not looking into it because I'm lazy. Anyway, yeah. That happened too. I get failed for both assignments. Still somehow forget. Whoa. I gave him regen too. That was not very good of me to do. You know. One more time in the classroom. I was just messing around, just talking to my friends, and then everyone else in the class is talking too because I don't know. It was like I don't even know what it was, but like we didn't have any work to do, so we just started talking, and then she specifically called on me, and she's like, Miguel, why are you talking? And I'm like, because we're not doing anything. Is there a problem? And she's like, get back to work. You're supposed to do your unfinished work. And I'm like, first of all, I'm passing your class, so it doesn't matter. Second of all, I'm just like, I'm like, no one else is doing anything. I finished my work, they finished theirs, so there's no real problem here. And then she's like, since you're not doing your work, I'm gonna have to send you to the principal's office. I do that, nothing bad happens because there's no point. And yeah, I'm still surprised how she had her job at that point. No, he's good. He's good. Man, I cannot get any kills right now. But yeah, so that happens, and then there's this other time inside the classroom, or not classroom, but at school, where basically there was this troubled kid who went to our school. I'm not gonna mention him for reasons, but anyway, if you guys know, then you know. Anyway, so he was just always like, just messing with everyone, and the school can't do anything because that was the last place he could go, and like they couldn't do anything to him because he needs to get an education. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you know, school works. What was that? Another hacker? Are you serious? Hold up. I'm sorry that this is just completely. What is wrong with me or Hypixel or whatever? Oh yeah, it's him for sure. he started picking on me, and this was happening for a while now, but I didn't tell anyone because I didn't know how bullying worked really. I thought it was just like, oh, someone's mean to me. Yeah, but I didn't really take into consideration about me. I was just taking into consideration to others because I was a selfless little boy. That's probably not true. I was probably the worst ever. Anyway, so he tries getting in a fight with me. He pushes me down, so I'm like, anyway, this is 5th grade me, and we try getting in a fight, so, well, he tried fighting me because he shoved me like that, but this is 5th grade me. I don't know how to fight, plus we're all in 5th grade, so it's probably going to be like a shove or two, and that's about it. But anyway, he does that. Guess what teacher is there who sees me get shoved? My 5th grade teacher. Why can't I say that? Anyway, she does nothing about it though. She clearly sees it but does nothing about it. I'm pretty sure that's something against the code or something. But whatever, I'm such a troubled child, I should be able to handle myself, apparently. Anyway. No, he probably has strength. I should not have fought him. I should not have fought him. After that, I get back up and then I shove him once, not even that hard, but then he was like a huge big wimp, so he just went flying back. Keep in mind, I barely shoved him, and he's this weak, scrawny looking me. I was more stick than I already am right now. Surprising to say, I know, but like still. And then guess what teacher saw that? She saw, my 5th grade teacher was there outside and saw that happen. And she thought, nope, that's it, he crossed the line. I mean, I don't know why, but it did happen. And then she calls me into the principal's office, and I tell the principal what happens, and the principal's like, so why'd you get in trouble? And I'm like, that's a great question, let's go ask my teacher. But yeah, anyway, that happened, and then my teacher decided that, you know what, Michael's such a troubled kid, he must have a parent-teacher conference. I actually don't know if that was what happened. Oh, I forgot another classroom thing. I remember that there was one more classroom thing that happened. Well, it wasn't really classroom. So anyway, we were having this essay, right? And then I did not mean to throw that, but okay. Anyway, we have this classroom thing. Essay. Yeah, I can speak English, don't worry. Got that. I got strength now. Die nerd. Thank you. Does he have any good? Nothing really good. Anyway, we have an essay due, and then I realize, hey, my teacher hasn't graded mine, and everyone else has been graded. I'm gonna go talk to her before school ends. So I'm like, hey, senora, blah, blah, blah. I turned in my essay, but you haven't graded it. If there's something wrong, and then she's like, I never got it from you, and I'm like, okay, stop that, first of all, because we know for a fact that you did. I literally turned it in first, in fact, with everyone else, because I'm AED, so I'm first. Anyway. So that happens, and then I'm like, pretty sure I turned it in. And then she's like, well, nope, you haven't turned it in, so it's going to be a 0 until you turned it in. Anyway, later that night, it's open house night, so we come in for open house night. My mom asks, hey, where's Michael's essay? And then she's like, oh, he didn't turn it in. Which I know for a fact I did. I mean, I literally remember myself turning it into her, handing it straight into her. Epic clutch, bro. Why did I build out here? I should build up. But yeah. And then she tries turning, and then she's like, well, Michael didn't turn it in, so he gets a 0. And then right next to her, I'm not even joking, like right next to her on her desk, hey, look, it's a paper. Hey, look, it has my handwriting. This was before we typed essays because we were freaking Stone Age back in the day. And we're like, hey, look, this is my handwriting. So I pointed out, and she's like, oh, that's a different kid's one. And I'm like, oh, cool. Any chance that why my name is on it? And then she's like, oh, it's a different Michael. Why is this so laggy? Is this server lag or is this me? What is going on? Hmm. Okay. I don't know what that was, but that's certainly interesting. Anyways, this thing is sitting right there. It has my handwriting and it has my name on it. And guess what her excuse is? She's like, "Oh, that's someone else. That's a different Miguez." And I'm like, okay, first of all, I know you only teach 5th grade. This is elementary school. Second of all, even if it was a different Michael, who in your class is named Michael other than, oh, who do you know? Me. And she's like, and then I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that's mine. And then she's like, oh, well, I'll grade it later today. And then I'm like, no, you're grading it right now. I don't trust you that you're just going to fail me and not grade it. So anyway, that happens. Why are you still alive? I took a lot of fall damage from that. That's not good. And they have speed. I probably should not chase them, but I am anyway. Why? So yeah, that was one of those experiences. Now back to the one I was talking about. So the shove one, yeah, blah blah blah. And then so then they schedule a meeting with my parents, and then it's like, alright, Michael. So Michael here is being accused. Why do I keep on throwing stuff like this? I don't like that. Michael here, the defendant, is being accused of stubbing someone. How do you plead? Guilty. Well, case closed. He pleaded guilty. No, 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 no. Wait, it was justified. You wanna know why? He shoved me first! And then my teacher's like, well, yeah, boys will be boys. But no, what you did, Michael, it was horrifying. You shoved him after he shoved you. Crazy, am I right? No one's ever done it before. Like, why would anyone ever do that? Why? No one shoved anyone else before once in their lifetime. And then I'm like, pretty sure people have. And then anyway, my teacher starts being like, oh, well, he shoved him slightly harder because he got pushed all the way down to the floor. And I'm like, no, that's just him being a wimp. And then anyway, the principals just had enough of this, and it's like, alright, I find Miguel Runner not guilty like he's supposed to be. So I get charged with nothing. I mean, I'm acting like this is a court case, but it isn't really. It's just freaking elementary school. And then what my teacher comes up with is like, you know why Mitchell is so badly behaved? It's because his father beats him. He must. It's the only possible conclusion. And I'm just done with her. She's like, oh, it must be because his father beats him. I mean, what else could it be? This child has been through some horrible things. Why? What is this knockback? We use the KB kit. KB fisherman kit, whatever. And then she goes on like that, and it's like, why do you do this to yourself or me? Like, why must you say that? Anyway, I have some more school things. I mean, or school things in general, just to talk about. I mean, it's nothing really as big as this. This is my only thing I have. But anyway, smash sub and like, and I'm just gonna commentate this last game because I decided to start it up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now, except, let's go stab some kids. You know, Skywars is a much more difficult game when you have to commentate to people. I don't know how other people do it. Just kidding, guys. We're going to be doing one more game because I need to end this off on a good note, and I'm not going killless again. 7th time. Now, before you guys all say, oh my god, Miguel Warner, you're so trash at this video game. Hey. It's not because I'm bad. It's because these players are good. And yes, I'm bad still, but that's besides the point. Also, I don't know how to freaking get to my areas, or through my freaking hotbar quickly because I'm bad at this game. Like I said, it's nothing new here. But anyway, I'm just gonna go kill some of these nerds. Why'd I drop my sword? No. That guy got comboed in his life like he got spanked by his mother if he's ever done. Wow, that guy just got absolutely slaughtered. I don't know who this guy is, but they're extremely laggy. Thank you for watching this epic Miguel Runner video. If you enjoyed, smash like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.